Hi, I'm Sean O'Neill, and I'm the author and illustrator of Rocket Robinson and the Pharaoh's Fortune. It's about this boy, Rocket Robinson. It's an American boy who comes to Cairo. The book is set in 1933. He comes to Cairo and he stumbles upon a plot to steal Pharaoh's treasure from Pharaoh's tomb. And he wants to try to get to the treasure and discover it before the bad guys can go in and steal the treasure. So it's kind of an adventure, a mystery. There's clues that he has to use. He has to unscramble a coded message, and they have to go under these tunnels under the city, and so there's all sorts of danger and mystery and suspense, and it's just a really fun classic adventure story. I make comics because, well, I've always been an artist. I've always drawn ever since I was a little kid, and I've worked as a professional illustrator, I've worked as a graphic designer, and I've always loved storytelling, and I've only really been doing comics in this form for about 5 or 6 years, but I've always wanted to use my artwork to tell stories. So comics have a really important place in libraries, especially for young readers. My book, not all of these comics here are for young readers, but my book is for school-age readers, and I think that comics are a great way to get young kids into reading, to get young kids into libraries. It's a great entryway for kids to find out about things like history and different cultures and science fiction and fantasy and all that kind of stuff. When I was a child growing up, there was a branch library of my city that I lived in that was about 3 blocks from my house, and I used to spend a lot of time in the library. I would go there all the time, and it was always a great way to discover books, and I always thought it was just always a really fun way to just kind of like dig through the books, and always seemed kind of magical that you could take any of them home for free. I think the conference is great. You know, the thing I love most about the conference is just talking to librarians and hearing what they think about my book and about comics in general. And it's just, you know, librarians I find are so enthusiastic about reading and about books that it's just great to